This is Sebastian Griffin Teh Kian Guan. I would like to talk about the unpaid money, the unpaid or the outstanding balance owed to me by the Resort World Genting Group or the Lim family, the so-called Lim family. Now, my mother Esther Lim, I do not know why she absent in my life throughout these 40 over years, but I it's very sad that unfortunately I learned that I got two IC, I got two Malaysia identifications card, despite I only one person. Now that would have a lot of complications other than the unclaimed money or the money that have not paid to me. For example, elections, because Malaysia is a democratic country, there is elections every 4 or 5 years, and everyone is equal potent in the sense that everyone only have one vote with one IC to register. But since I got two identification card, then it might compromise the sovereignty or the uh, election result. But as for me, as what I know, I only hold one IC throughout my life. I do not know the existence of another identity until somebody from Arab they told me when I was in another hotel in Jalan Ipoh. There are two possibility for the unpaid money. The unpaid dividends, because I believe I do have some inherited to me by my grandfather, by my late grandfather and grandmother, from the Lim family, from my mother's side of the family. I do not know how much exactly they owe to me, but if in the event that they have saved the money but they fail to report to the national registrar, then which allow everyone to check through e-Gumis what are the unclaimed money under the Malaysia Unclaimed Money Act. Now they have failed to report to the Malaysia registrar, which is not reflected in the e-Gumis, and that alone, uh, they might face a penalty of not more than 20,000, and uh, calculate each day 1,000 RM 1,000 from the date they're supposed to pay me, and that will probably accumulate to few million ringgit Malaysia. Now that is just the penalty for failing to report, not including the money. The money, if you look at the law, they still need to plus interest. I do not know how they calculate the interest. So interest accrual with throughout so many years plus the principal, it could be a huge sum of money if it is under the unclaimed money. Uh, that is one scenario. That means they have the due diligence. That means that every year or every month, they set a portions that belong to me. They keep it in a bank or somewhere. Now I do not know how Genting operate. I do not know how the Lim family, probably they put it under Kian Huat or others company, because Resort World Genting have I believe have 40 over companies. I do not know how they operate. Probably the dividends is kept in is keeping in a certain financial institutions or in the company or what, I do not know. But they have to report to the registrar if nobody claim, if I did not claim the money. Okay, for anyone who did not claim the money. Now for me, for my case, if I did not claim the money, they have to report it to the registrar. Any company, whether it's a financial institutions or private company. So failing to do so, they are subject to the wrath of law. That is one under the Unclaimed Money Act. Now another case more serious is fraudulent case. Fraudulent means fraud. They purposely trying to avoid paying me dividends. Now if they purposely, whether they paid to the wrong person, paid to the wrong person means they paid to person other than me, then it's not my problem, because if they paid a certain portion, my portion of the dividends to another person, that is their problem. The company have to, my suggestions, I do not know how the company will going to reimburse me or to indemnify my losses, but they have to trace back who they paid and try to recover the money in order to reinstate whatever outstanding balance they need to pay to me. And not only that, the e-Gurmis might also apply. The Unclaimed Money Act also might apply to them. I do not know. But if they are paid to the wrong person, means that they are not aware. They are not aware of my identity, or they have paid to the wrong identity. And then there's also another case of fraudulence in the sense that they fabricate IC. That is a serious case.